Hi everybody, it's Miss Brody coming to you with day 4 of our Passion Project. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about how you might be able to find some information that might be helpful for you as you move on, hopefully, to do these passion projects. So, yesterday there was this graphic about reaching for the stars, and I think that's a great idea about we want to reach for the stars, we want to think big, but sometimes you think to yourself, well, what if I can't reach them? How will I do all of this? Well, I've just listed a few things on here about, there is information out there and there are places you can go to get help, right? And two things that I'm hopeful that you will watch after you watch my video are two very short videos that I've attached to our Google Classroom from the two town librarians, or they're both the teen librarians, but they both are, one is for the South Orange Public Library and the other's for the Maplewood Public Library, the main branch. And they have some good information about getting information if you need it and getting library cards so that you can access online stuff and other things. So I hope that you'll watch. Their videos are literally like 2 minutes and 3 minutes, very short, but they're pretty helpful. So let's talk briefly about how you might get information to help you with your passion projects. And I've already started looking at some of your ideas, and I think have great ideas, and let's see how we can turn them into reality. So again, one of my favorite words these days is intentional. That means you really have to be specific and intentional, meaning like, what's your intent? If things are too vague, they're very hard to accomplish. And that's same with research, right? If we just put something out there, and this is what we talked about on, I think, day 2, when kind of zeroing in on a big question versus just saying racism or the environment. Those are really big topics. Even manga, right? That's a really big topic. We want to kind of zoom ourselves in a little bit with those smaller questions, and that can help guide us to find what we're looking for in terms of research. So we want to really be specific and be intentional, not too vague. So here's some just basics. And I know that you know a lot of this, and Ms. Putra has taught you places to look for things, but let's just review. Well, so again, the library. And you might be thinking, but the libraries are closed, or I can't go to the library. But that doesn't mean that you can't use the library. And that's what the librarians are there for. They really want to help. They have reached out to various people in the community about these passion projects, and people are out there that want to help, but especially the librarians. But the best thing to do is you have to get a library card first, and they explain how in the videos. So the library is a great place. And Wikipedia, I know we say don't use Wikipedia, but I want to explain why I think using Wikipedia can be good. So let me just show you what happens if I go to a new page and I type in, well, I'm going to type in like, what is manga? Because that's, I can't see if I have it. What is manga? And you'll see on the right, as I know you guys know, one of the first things that pops up is Wikipedia, right? And so if I click on the Wikipedia page for manga, it's long, it's got a lot of stuff, but the big part, and this was when we scroll all the way to the bottom, where it gives references for where they got their information and works cited. So again, here are all, we say, oh, Wikipedia, it's not really that official, or some of the facts might not be right. Well, they're close to right a lot of times, but you can go to the source of a lot of their information. I mean, here's an article from the New York Times from 2005, so on manga for girls, right? These are all going to take you to those actual links. So after you've read the article, and then all the blue things obviously highlight another Wikipedia page that you could read about. So there's just a lot of information in Wikipedia that actually can lead you to other resources and places to research. Again, here's a list of other words that you can look up that, manga. See also I can't pronounce it, kamishibai, or light novel, or a list of best-selling manga, or Q version. I don't even know what that is. Chibi is a Japanese slang word, right? So there's all these other citations will lead you places. So I don't want to just discount Wikipedia and say never use it. Wikipedia is actually pretty helpful, and if you know how to use it properly, and you need to make sure that the biggest problem with Wikipedia is that people complain that, anyone can edit it, anyone can write about it, but which is somewhat true. But there are people that are always working to make sure that the information is correct. So Wikipedia is still not a bad place to go, okay? To help you find other things related to your topic. Another thing, and I think they mentioned this in the library videos, is other people. Interview them, okay? Like interview someone that has written a story, or is an investment banker if that's what you're into, or someone who's go to a restaurant even, and find out how did they learn how to be a cook. So try those things. Specific websites. Instead of just Googling everything, can you go to, if it's something about space, right? Can you specifically go directly to NASA and see what NASA has, right? YouTube tutorials. That's a great, when I was looking, so here's some things for me. I typed in how to write a song. Well, there are a lot of YouTube hits on how to write a song, right? 4 simple steps to writing a song in 15 minutes, how to write a song, right? How to write a song in 12 minutes, how to write a song, top 10 tips. There's so many things that I could use. I can't even watch all of them. Another one that I have here is webinars. So that's similar to, basically an online class. If you're doing the art one today, that is basically a webinar where someone's going to come and like teach you how to do something on the web. And a TED Talk, again, is I searched TED Talks on songwriting, and some of these might be similar to the YouTube ones because they're on YouTube, but other things, the a TEDx event. So a TED Talk, I can't think of the words of how it got started, but 5 TED Talks for songwriters. There's just a lot of things out there. Sorry, my nose is itchy today. There's a lot of things out there that you can find if you know where to look. So basically, find your passion, keep researching your passion. I'll have a Google Doc today for you to sort of write down some of your ideas of where you're going to find your information, okay? So that's basically it for today, to think about where will you get your info and pursue that passion. Have a great day, everybody. We're almost done with school. I'm happy and sad at the same time. Take care. I hope I'll see you guys tomorrow. It might be one of my last videos. Bye.